This is our first time training together.
Yeah.
Before we do our first Hyrox debut, which is in like less than 20 days. This is like, we both want to
Well, and this
taste blood.
This one's like, yeah, let's taste the blood.
Yeah. This was the first time I've ever trained with my Hyrox partner, and I had no idea what to expect. What's up? I'm here with the one and only Nick Walker.
What up?
It's good. This is our first time training together.
Yeah.
Before we do our first Hyrox debut, which is in like less than 20 days.
November 21st?
Yeah, November 21st or 22nd.
Dallas.
So we've designed a workout that will help us practice our transitions. I feel confident independently. How do you feel?
The independence. So I've done Hyrox before.
Yeah.
I think it's really just a flow game. Feel where we're at through the workout, when you need to get off, and communicating throughout during the actual workout itself. If you're gassed, that's why we're partners. It's teamwork.
You see, Hyrox is part strategy, part suffering, and a lot of communication if you were doing it with a teammate. So this session was a lot of figuring out how we were going to pace, how we were going to communicate, how we were able to work together, and also figuring out what we needed to work on. Let's rock and roll.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. My first one, dude. I'm pumped.
So much fun.
And before I did the TSP, I've only ever competed alone.
All right, so when you finish, do a little dip right or left, whatever feels right for you.
Woo! One thing that became evident really fast is that this competition is a lot about trust if you have a teammate. And as a competitive athlete that usually competes alone, and for Nick, he's competitive as well, one of the hardest things to do is to admit when you need help and when to express when you're struggling. But at the end of the day, we figured out that our overall goal is to do the best that we can collectively as a group, right? As two people that are racing to try and perform the best they can together. And so if I need help, I need to express that. And if he needs help, he needs to express that. Maybe he can push further on the sled. Maybe I can run slower in between stations. Like, we just need to communicate where we're at. So neither one of us redlines and pushes it so far that we can't come back and we blow up and we ruin our race. So big takeaway, we recognized that we needed to kill our egos going into race day. I think I could go 500, but should I?
Think about it, you're also gonna run.
Okay, I'm gonna go 250.
Sounds good.
And just like anything new, it can always be a little bit awkward when you're training with someone so intimately for the first time. So we wanted to, figure out what our rhythm was. I didn't want to overdo it. I know that he felt the same. We still wanted to push hard, but that's what I love about Hyrox. It's going to expose your strengths as well as your weaknesses. And it's also going to help you figure out your mindset and understand how much you have in the tank and how much you should let go. Because at the end of the day, it is a long running race where you're moving nonstop for about an hour, your heart rate is extremely high, and you still got to be able to communicate and not totally go into the pain cave because you've got someone else that you got to be in the pain cave with. And typically when I work out, and I'm very much used to doing events alone, I go into the pain cave and I shut off and I kind of disassociate from the rest of the world and I go somewhere else. Well, that can't happen when you're on a team. So this is a huge learning experience for me. And I'm very grateful that I have someone like Nick to do this with.
At the actual event, we'll have to take it all the way back to where we got to.
And when it comes to transitions, we needed to communicate and figure things out before we even began. If you're on the ski erg, you're going to exit to the right and enter from the left. The same thing on the rower. If we are transitioning the sandbag, it cannot touch the ground. So how are we going to get it from one partner to the other? Are we going to go back to back? Are we going to go over the head? These are all things that we needed to discuss in training so that on race day, we know exactly what we're going to do and we can just make it happen.
And you? Nice. The only rule with this one, you just can't let it hit the ground.
So if you're watching this and you're training for a Hyrox or any team event, there's a few things that I want you to focus on that are so important. And the number one thing is going to be communication. Don't just focus on training your conditioning. Train your communication with your teammate. How many steps?
4. So this might be a good one just to give each other rest.
Practice your transitions. This is something that is overlooked. You don't want to be figuring it out in the midst of your race on race day. Don't just work on your stations, work on your transitions and set aside some time to do just that. I'm horrible at the transition, never done it before.
All right,
should I do that again? Hang on, I'll pick it up.
So if I'm gonna come through, I want you to come
Head to
behind
head.
me
Okay.
and just, you
Take it.
face me.
Face you?
Or that
What if
works
it's
too.
like that?
Yeah, let's do it again once we go down.
Okay. Number 3, know what your strengths are and how to play them. Admit when you're struggling so your teammate can help and pick up the slack so you can perform better as a team.
After this, where each other is the strongest. So, pick and choose the rest where you feel you can pick each other up. It's really freaking good right there. Solid.
By the end of this session, it became very evident that we have a lot of potential, and it's feeling so real now. It's only a week away. We've both been training hard, and I honestly cannot wait to see what we can do together. This was so much fun. This race is going to be wild, and who knows what you can do with a lot of passion, some training, preparation, and a fierce competitive spirit.
Yeah.
Stand
Stand
up.
up through, deadlift, walk back with it. Yeah, you're good. So now all one motion as you deadlift.
Okay. I feel like I am decent at running. I am really good at doing all the stations under fatigue. I don't ever really need to, I didn't stop in my solo pro. I just move slowly, continuously. If I stop, I feel like I seize up. So I don't know if that matters, or you would be determined the better, because it's also lightweight for you.
So I think that comes down to efficiency, especially in a mixed, because it's way lighter for me than I'm used to. So the efficiency of you going on a fatigued round, whereas, hey, instead of going the full length on a sled push, maybe let's stop you at half. I'll make up for the other halves, because that's going to save you on the run. And I'm already a little bit more fresh because it's lighter.
And you've been running so much. And honestly, on the sim, the worst run for me was the run after the sleds.
Which is the second
I just
one.
went too hard.
And you're going to feel, we're both going to feel it, right?
I think at the end of the day, I know I feel like this, I don't know how you feel, but I want to do the best we can. It doesn't need to be equal. Every time I compete or do anything hard, I do with myself. And I don't know if that's because of my ego and I don't want to show that I'm slower than anyone else. I'm not really sure, trying to figure out that answer. But the first ever team event I did was with Vivo Barefoot, Nick, and a whole bunch of incredible Vivo team, which was TSB from LA to Vegas for an ultra. And then this is actually my first official race, because there we had different athletic levels. This is like, we both want to taste blood.
This one's like, let's taste the blood. That one was like, the motto was run slow. You're in barefoot shoes. I don't think either of us are wired for slow. So.
I got to just remember to communicate, because I usually just go silent and into another world. Can't really hear anything else. So this is going to be the pain cave. That's what you can call it. So I think it's just working together and like staying alert enough to hear each other.
Talk about like the ego piece is like, you want to say out loud like, oh, you're ready because I'm tired. It's like, I'm not freaking tired. I'm good.
Right. But it's important that we do.
The efficiency of the doubles is just building on each other's strengths and eliminate the weakness.
Maybe this is a common thread in young entrepreneurs is you never ask for help. This is something I'm learning to do, especially since having a child. Like, can't do it all alone, you know? So I'm learning to ask for help, so I'll be not afraid
Can't wait.
to do that. And I hope that you do if you need it. I doubt you'll need it. But
I'm
if
excited.
You do, I'm here for you.
You want to rip some wall balls?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Heavier. Way higher.
Yeah, go right below it.
If you're prepping for a Hyrox 2, I want you to comment below with any information that you'd like to hear from me and tell me what you're focusing on. I'm by no means an expert. This is going to be my first race ever, so I could probably learn from you too. And I will be sharing more videos. I'm going to be bringing you with us to Dallas on race day so you can see how we are able to perform and our whole experience doing it. And if you like what this is, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, comment with what you want to see next, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.